Okay, is this working?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is Adobe XD, and basically with this program you can create website and app prototypes. So today we're going to just be creating a web page for our favorite place on campus. So I made this one today as an example. And so this is just an example of something you can do with this program. And this is kind of what like the basic screen looks like. So the two main functions of this are design and prototype. So we're going to be focusing basically on the design part today. And if anyone has any questions at any point, you can just like ask them or send it in the chat, and then I can answer that for you. So yeah, this is what I created today for this. I just did Lane Stadium, but you guys can follow along if you want to and do it for your favorite place on campus, and then you can just email them to me after, and then we can feature them on the social media. So the basic functions of this program are these right here on the side, and this is like super easy. There's no coding or anything like that, and it's all kind of drag and drop, and then you can do like text and stuff like that. So the three shapes right here, you can drag these on. So you just click on them and you can drag shapes over. And when you want to get started with this button right here is the artboard button. And then as you can see over here, you can do, these are like the different sizes of the artboard. So you can do websites down here. That's what I did for this, but they also have iPhone, iPad. They even have Apple Watch, which is kind of cool. So you can do those. So I just did a website, the size 1920. So that's what this is. And to get to that, you just click that one button in the corner. And then for the text, you can just kind of click anywhere on your artboard and just type. So that makes it really easy because you don't really have to worry about text boxes or anything like that. So there's that. And then another feature of this is they have these like external plugins that you can download. So I downloaded this one, which is Icons. So I use that to get like this little home button right here and this search button right here. You can use the icons to get that, and they have a bunch of other different plugins and they're all free, so you can go look at those if you want to. And then you can save things as assets on this screen. So I just saved the colors. So this makes it a lot easier. Instead of having to go through and click the color every single time, you can just click this button and it'll make anything you want that color. And you can also do it with fonts and text sizes. So that's what these are right here. So I'm just going to show you basically how I made this, and then you guys can follow along and create your own. And then again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But basically with this, so I started for the header, I just started with this square button. So you can just kind of drag it like that. So I just did 2 rectangles for this to make maroon and orange. And then to get your colors, you can just come over here and you can either use this and like find a color on the screen, or you can just click on it and then kind of drag and find whatever color you want. So I just did the maroon and orange. And then to get the asset saved, you double click on it and then you click add color to assets, and then that puts it up there. So then you can use it throughout your prototype for other shapes and stuff like that. So you can do that for both of these, and then when you click on it, it just goes like that.
Cool.
Did someone say something?
I said cool, sorry.
Oh. And then from there, I just got all of these off of Google. This was just a transparent background, but you can also, if you want any of your like symbols or anything to have a transparent background, you can edit in Photoshop and then bring it over to this program. So I just got this one off of Google though. So you can just place that up there. And then once again, I got these little buttons from this plugin down here. So you can go and you can just type in, like I just wanted a home button. So then there's all these options, and when you click on it, it just pops up on your screen. And you can just drag everything over. That's not working. You can just drag stuff over, and then this is the same kind of thing. where you can just use the colors over here, or you can use your colors from the assets to get that over there. And then you can also do that with text. So I just kind of came up with a couple different like basic things that would be on a website for a location. So I just put like photos, location, history, all of that stuff, but you can put whatever you want that is relative to whatever you're doing. And then once again, you can just kind of like click anywhere and just type, and it's super easy. And then everything is over here in the corner that you would need, like the fonts. And then if you want to make it bold or anything, you can do that right there, and then font size. But you can also drag it for font size like that. And then they have a couple buttons down here, so if you want to make everything uppercase, you can just do it like that instead of having to go through and type for everything. So I just have my assets already saved over here, so I just had mine like that. And then once you do that, you can drag everything over. And then, so that's basically what you would do if you want to add stuff over there like that. And then another thing that's really simple and helps you with your alignment is if you click on it and you try to drag it, those pink spots come up, and then that shows you if it's in alignment with the other things. So you can make sure that everything looks like balanced out and looks looks even on your page. And then another feature that they have that's very helpful, I used it to get this right here, is you can drag a shape down and then you click this button up here. I can't see it, the thing's blocking it. So like if you have a shape, you can click repeat grid and then you can just drag it down. So that's very helpful too if you want to make everything aligned. So that's what I did for this right here. So you can make that aligned. And then you can copy and paste different pictures into it like that. And then another thing you can do with your shapes is you can curve the edges. So that's what I did up here for this search bar. This is just a rectangle, and then you can come in and curve the edges like that. So you can kind of make different shapes with that. And then you can also do that with this pen tool right here. I didn't use that at all on this, but you can kind of make your shapes however you want and make different lines and stuff like that if you want something more creative. And then you can also do lines with this tool right here. And I use that right here with the line tool. And then again, you can kind of change the colors and everything with that. And then another feature that's very helpful is the transparency feature. So that's what I use I put the Hokie Stone kind of as a background on this. So for that, you can come over here and drag your transparency under appearance, and then that can make your backgrounds more transparent, which is very helpful. And then this again was just a rectangle that I did right there, and I kind of made that transparent too, so you could see the Hokie Stone behind that. And then I just got this off of the Lane Stadium website, so I didn't make that. But those are just kind of like the basic functions of XD. It's very simple. You kind of drag and drop everything, and it makes it a lot easier than coding a website. Does anyone have any like questions so far?
That was good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Can you show how to make the rectangles like rounded at the ends again?
Yeah. Hold on, my thing is like in the way. Okay, so if you make a rectangle, you can, once you do that, there's these little like circles inside, and then you can just drag them in, and then you can make the corners rounded. And then if you want it like more subtle, you can also click these down here, and then that kind of like changes it. But yeah, you can do that. And then if you do like circles or triangles, you can also change the way that they, like you can make them point inwards, or you can make them rounded as well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Does anyone else have any questions?